Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and I have a great video for you guys today, and that is on Abe Energy Drink. I first had Abe Energy Drink in my zero pack box last month, and it was actually my favorite drink of the box, so I contacted the company and said, hey, do you guys want me to review the rest of your drinks? And they said, heck yes, we do, it's coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, where I go over everyday energy for everyday people on my channel, which mostly consists of energy drink reviews, but I also do the occasional caffeinated product as well as caffeine safety video, because caffeine safety is important. That feels right for you, hit that subscribe button, share me with all your friends so they can find out more about Caffeine Man, because in today's video we're going over Abe Energy Drinks. And why am I talking so fast? Well, because I have a lot of information to share with you, and I know you guys don't like the super long videos. Well, some of you do, but not everyone does, so we're going to go over this information fairly quickly. If you need to put your speed at 0.75, I will not be offended by that, but trust me, we have a lot of great information to go over. If you don't care about that information and you only want to go to the taste test, I put timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. So let's jump in and talk about Abe Energy Drink. Where did Abe Energy Drink come from? Well, it is actually a supplement company called Applied Nutrition, which is based out of the UK, and they are such a great supplement company that they decided they were going to expand out to the US, and in the US they go by the name Abe. They have tons of products under the Abe name, and just this past December, only 2 months ago, they released Abe Energy Drink in the US, and it has been a huge success. As I mentioned earlier, there was one of them in my zero pack box last month, and it was my favorite in the box, so I reached out to them to see if they could send me the rest of their flavors, and they did. So thank you very much to Abe for sending me these drinks in exchange for an honest review. And who is this guy right here? Some of you may know who this guy is. He seems to have his hands in everything, and he's kind of like Midas with a golden touch, because no matter what he touches, he makes an absolutely amazing product. And his name is TJ Humphries, who's the owner of Pro Sups, then became the president of Rise Supplements, and is now the CEO of Applied Nutrition's out of the Texas office, bringing you Abe, which stands for All Black Everything. That is one heck of a busy guy. Let's get busy looking at what he's put in these drinks. Let's go ahead, let's take a look at the nutrition facts panel and some of these ingredients. Starting off with the nutrition facts panel. At the very top there, you're going to see, if you couldn't tell by the can, that this is not a 12-ounce can, it is a 11.2-ounce can. Dang it, UK. We're in the US now. You gotta switch over to the US quantities. We need that extra 0.8 ounces in there. Get working on that, TJ. But we're looking at 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein, lots of zeros. Let's get into some regular numbers when we look at the vitamins. You're getting 100% your daily value of B3, 417% your B12, and when you look at those numbers of those ingredients, oh my goodness, look at those numbers. I'll spell them out for you. You're getting 2,000 milligrams, otherwise known as 2 grams, of citrulline malate, 1,000 milligrams of betaine anhydrous, 200 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous, 200 milligrams of choline bitartrate, 200 milligrams of L-theanine, a great nootropic ingredient that I'm going to talk about shortly, 200 milligrams of tyrosine, 200 milligrams, hey, like that, 200, huh? 200 milligrams of tyrosine, but only 100 milligrams of dynamine, which is a premium patented methylliberine. Wow, those are some incredible numbers, but are they effective dosages? And what exactly are some of those ingredients? Because I know some of you don't know. Well, let's take a look. Citrulline malate supports an increase in nitric oxide levels. Studies have found that L-citrulline can increase blood flow, and increased blood flow helps produce positive effects on muscles by stimulating protein synthesis and decreasing amino acid breakdowns, which also helps improve exercise performance. An effective dosage is anywhere between 2 and 6 grams, and we have 2 grams in here, so definitely an effective dosage. Betaine anhydrous is a powerhouse pre-workout ingredient, also known as TMG. TMG is a compound derived from the amino acid choline. Overall, it increases power output, increases energy levels, and promotes cellular hydrations. This is great for powerlifters or anyone looking to increase strength and power output. For an effective dosage, you really don't want to get much less than 1,000 milligrams. Choline is a B vitamin as well as an essential nutrient. Choline does lots of stuff, including fat and cholesterol transport and energy metabolism, and choline is needed to produce acetylcholine, which helps with memory and muscle control. And even though our bodies do produce choline, we still need additional choline from food and or supplements, and the recommended dosage is between 125 milligrams to 500 milligrams. Therefore, you are getting an effective dose of choline. Tyrosine is a popular dietary supplement used to improve alertness, attention, and focus. This is another reason why it is a great nootropic ingredient, and therefore these energy drinks can be used for pre-workout workout, but they can also be used for gamers, for focus and concentration, or anyone really looking for energy as well as focus. Supplementing with tyrosine is known to help increase levels of your neurotransmitters, dopamine, adrenaline, and norepinephrine. By increasing these neurotransmitters, may help improve memory and performance in stressful situations. An effective dosage is between 150 milligrams and 300 milligrams, so you are getting an effective dosage in this drink. Dynamine is a patented form of methylliberine and has been getting a lot of attention recently based on all the stuff that it can do. It's known to help improve performance, increase energy, improve cognition, elevate mood, and not have any crash or jitters. And what do I mean by no crash or jitters? Well, it is actually similar to caffeine based on the energy that it provides, but it actually comes from kucha tea leaves as opposed to the Camellia sinensis plant, which is your black teas, green teas, and white teas. Unlike caffeine, dynamine is strictly neuroactivating and doesn't affect your heart rate, blood pressure, or vasoconstriction. For those reasons, it doesn't negatively impact your adrenals, so it doesn't lead to adrenal fatigue. A minimal effective dosage is 100 milligrams, and you know how much is in this drink. So far, we got all effective dosages. L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid most commonly found in your green teas and black teas and certain types of mushrooms, and it is one of the top ingredients for mental focus, concentration, and in my opinion, one of the best nootropic ingredients, and there's usually only 3 really good nootropic ingredients, L-theanine being one of them. Research has found that people that take as little as 100 milligrams of L-theanine made fewer errors in tasks that require attention, and on its own, L-theanine has been known to help with people's reaction times and overall attention, but in combination with caffeine, it's helped with their number skills and alertness. L-theanine has also been known to help reduce stress and anxiety, which can lead to increased relaxation, which in turn may help lower blood pressure. Now, if you didn't know this, in an article in 2019 in Elle magazine, someone really popular mentioned that they use L-theanine, and that person is Taylor Swift. That's right, Taylor Swift said that she uses L-theanine to help with stress and anxiety, and if Taylor Swift is saying she used it, I'm guessing that the stock market in teas must have just skyrocketed, or maybe just L-theanine, but it is mostly from teas. And I definitely know that especially at tea time, everyone agrees I'm the problem. It's me. Let's taste it out. Just gonna grab them from the Caffeine Man frizz because you guys know you gotta have these drinks cold, and you can actually save 10% off your entire order when you use coupon code Caffeine Man at their website. That's right, they gave me a 10% off coupon code for you guys at their website. And just so you know, this is not an affiliate code. I do not earn a commission when you use this code. This is not a sponsored video. They just sent me the drinks in exchange for an honest review, and they want to get these drinks into your hands, so they also gave me a 10% coupon for you guys to save some money on these drinks. Now, I understand that not everyone likes buying online. They get upset when that's the only place that they can find them. So coming in March, early March, probably the first week of March, be sure to check out your Vitamin Shop because they did just get a contract with Vitamin Shop, so you should be able to find Abe Energy drinks at Vitamin Shop starting March 1st. Also, if you have a Gold's Gym near you, feel free to stop into Gold's Gym because they are in Gold's Gyms everywhere. Until then, be sure to check out their website, and like I said, 10% off coupon code Caffeine Man. First one up is going to be the Orange Burst. And right under the Abe logo, they have the words all black everything, which is what Abe stands for. And all of their cans are black cans, and then they have an accent color on there. The accent color on here is orange. The color on the grape is purple, etc., etc. Let's taste it out. Clear color. So for your carbonation, you're getting this medium to high carbonation, closing in on high. It did really start getting pretty fizzy in my mouth after that third sip. I have a feeling that all the drinks are going to be like that, so I am going to skip the carbonation if they're all that way to try and save a few seconds at least. For your sweetness, you are getting a high sweetness out of here, which is interesting because sometimes the citrus flavors like orange can pull back on the sweetness a little bit. They did a good job understanding that and boosted up the sweetness a bit more to balance that out and give you a high sweetness. So if you like your high sweetness energy drinks, you're definitely getting a high sweetness out of here. For your flavor profile, I would say that you were getting a medium to high on the flavor profile, closing in on high, but they didn't go as strong in the orange flavor that I was expecting. So let's talk about that flavor. I do think that it is a good orange flavor, and usually the orange can go one of two ways, more towards a juice or more towards a candied kind of orange. And they really kept it more towards an orange juice kind of flavor to give you a more natural kind of flavor. But then they boosted up to give it like a really strong sweet natural flavor, almost closing in on what they would do with a candied kind of flavor without making it seem artificial. So they're giving you a nice natural orange flavor with a decent amount of sweetness in there. But I really expected it to be punched with a strong orange flavor, and I wasn't really hit with that. But that's okay, because some people don't want to be hit with a super strong flavor. I mean, it's still good. It is still closing in on high for the flavor profile. But I do think that if you like a strong orange flavor, orange is a very competitive category. But let's put it this way, with all those great ingredients that I just went over in this drink, if you want to get all those great ingredients into your body for working out, or even just focus and concentration as a gamer drink because it has the nootropics in there, if those ingredients are important to you and you like orange flavors, well then you'll definitely be picking this up. Let's put this on the Caffeine Man rating chart. I am actually going to give this a solid 9.0, because even though they didn't give you a super strong drink, they give you a really good flavored natural orange flavor with a decent amount of sweetness in there. Orange Burst by Abe, all black everything, solid 9.0. Next one up is going to be the grape soda. It is interesting that they actually put grape soda on here, because when I talk about grape drinks, I usually talk about them either going a juice flavor or more of a candied soda flavor, just like the orange flavors. But they're pretty much telling you we went with more of a soda flavor here. So let's go ahead, let's taste it out. See how they did. Clear got it. So I think for your carbonation and your sweetness, you're getting the same out of the orange. I think we are closing in on the low end of high for the flavor profile. So you are getting this sweet grape soda kind of flavor. And I don't really feel that there's anything blowing me away with this drink, but it is definitely not a bad flavor. It is actually a really good grape soda kind of flavor. And there is something in there. I noticed it with the orange, but I kind of ignored it a little bit because it wasn't very much. But I am actually picking it up in this drink too, that they are giving you this underlying flavor that I can't really seem to pick up on, and it might be sort of that Abe flavor. A lot of companies tend to have this flavor. G Fuel has its own flavor to it. Monster has its own flavor. A lot of companies have started to have their own base flavor sort of underlying all those other flavors to kind of make it their own flavor, or that flavor could be maybe one of the supplements that is in there, because they do have effective dosages of a lot of those ingredients, and sometimes it's hard to cover up all of those ingredients, and it's not a bad flavor. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad flavor. Like I said, it could just be a base flavor of Abe, and I definitely notice it in this one just a little bit more, and I don't think it subtracts from the flavor, so it's still going to get the same score I was going to give it. I just wanted to point out that you are getting a base flavor, and at least I think you are. We'll find out when I get to the next two. So when we go ahead and we put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart, like I said, it's not blowing me away, but it is a good grape soda if you're someone who is into grape soda, but an actual energy drink with a lot more better ingredients than soda. Nothing good about soda. If you guys want to know why soda is bad for you, I actually did a video there about why soda is bad for you and energy drinks are, so be sure to check that out. But put the Caffeine Man rating chart back up there. I am going to give this an 8.8. Definitely a little bit better than that Kickstart and Rip It, which are definitely your basic kind of companies doing a good job with base flavors, because that's all they deal with. But another good job at an 8.8. Next one up is the Fruit Candy. Definitely an interesting name, Fruit Candy. Personally, I am not the kind of person who likes fruit punches. I think that they are far too generic, far too plain. But there have been a couple of companies that have done an actual really good fruit punch flavor. Some of them do tropical punch. So the fact that they're actually doing fruit candy here, I'm thinking it's supposed to be a fruit punch. But if they did a sweet fruit punch in more of a candied way, I love an interesting twist on fruit punch. Let's see how they did with fruit fruit candy. There is a picture of a lemon on here, a picture of an apple, a picture of a strawberry, a picture of an orange. It definitely sounds fruit punchy, tropical punchy to me. There's even a picture of a lollipop on there. Fruit candy. Clear color. That's not fruit punch. All right, we're going to say the carbonation is the same. For your sweetness, I'm actually going to say you're getting a high amount of sweetness out of here, being a candy flavor. Even though the other ones were kind of high, I definitely think that you are going a little bit higher in the sweetness, so I wanted to point that out. Flavor profile, definitely a high flavor profile, and it's an interesting flavor. I went into it thinking fruit punch or tropical punch, and you're definitely not getting that. What you are getting is a mix of fruity flavors, but definitely overpowered by a candy flavor. So fruit candy is right on the money, and I'm trying to pick up on some of those fruits. And you know, I looked at the can, I showed you that there was orange and lemon, and those tend to be more dominant flavors in general. Strawberry tends to be fairly light, but you are picking up a touch, a hint of that strawberry, because the thing that makes you taste strawberry more is sweetness. And when you get a candy flavor, it really brings out those flavors. You know, I hit this a touch of tartness at one point that wasn't orange or lemon, and I think it might have been the apple in there. And I'm actually gonna try it from the can, just to see. Sometimes you get a different feel from the cup to a can. And you're definitely getting, like I said, that either that base Abe flavor or a supplement that's in there. I don't take supplements. I don't have powders and stuff like that, so I don't know what those supplements taste like. But you are getting a touch of that in here. Like I said, I don't think that it's bad, but it's really going to be up to you guys with how you feel about base flavors. Each company usually has one. Most of the time you can't tell until you've had several flavors, and then you're like, oh yeah, I know that that's G Fuel. Oh yeah, I know that that's Ghost, etc., etc. But this is a really good flavor. Need to stop drinking it because I got a lot of reviews to do today. Whew. Busy boy. Gonna be competing with TJ Humphries for how much time I spend doing all this different stuff. But listen, it is a fruit candy flavor. I tried to give you the fruit flavors. It's definitely got a nice strong candy flavor to it. So let's go ahead, put on the Caffeine Man rating chart. I don't even know what to put on there. I'm just gonna put some of the tropical punches or fruit punches on there. Or I'll probably put some of the candy flavors up there because it's definitely a candied flavor. And I am actually gonna say that this is a 9.4. Yeah, a mid-9 score here for a really good candy kind of flavor. If you like your candies, you're gonna be liking this. And like I said, it's hard to pick out the candy. I would say that maybe they were potentially going for a Skittles kind of flavor, but I really don't think that there's much purple in there. Like, they took out the grape flavors and they probably took out the cherry, but you are definitely getting a candy feel out of it. Let's move on to the last one. Last one up is Blue Lagoon. I already tried this one on my 0-pack box, but I don't mind a refresher. And this is supposed to be a blueberry lemonade. Let's taste it out. You know what color it is. Clear color. If you're new to the channel, I know clear isn't a color. It's just an ongoing joke that people wanted me to start using clear cups when I started my channel so they could see the color of the drinks. And as soon as I started buying clear cups, all of the drinks were clear. So I waste my money on cups. Let's taste it out. Last one. Alright, so let's jump right into the flavor profile because all that other information is the same. This is a good blueberry lemonade flavor. They do a great job balancing out the two flavors. So if you're someone who likes lemonade, you're getting a good lemonade out of here. If you're someone who likes blueberry, you're getting a good blueberry out of here. If you're someone who likes lemonade, a strong lemonade, well, it's not going to be as strong as you like, but it is still going to be a good lemonade flavor for you. And if you're someone who likes blueberry, there's not a ton of strong blueberries out there. I think that they are giving you a decent amount of blueberry. I would say they're giving you a close to a 50-50 ratio. You start to taste that lemonade, then you get that blueberry flavor, and to complement it, the lemon comes back in, and they're both, when you got a 50-50, you're fighting it out to see which one is stronger, and they're both really good flavors. They do a really good job combining together. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I am going to say it is a very good blue lemonade flavor, probably one of the best blueberry lemonade flavors out there. That is definitely a strong, solid statement to make. I am going to be giving this a 9.3 on the Caffeine Man rating chart. I'm pretty sure that's the highest blueberry lemonade. Not a ton of blueberry lemonades out there, so I am going to include some other lemonade flavors. There are a lot of lemonade flavors. I'll probably split it up. I'll probably put it on the blue lemonade list and then put it on the regular lemonade list. Blueberry lemonade, also very different, gets its own chart. But me personally, I am a fan of that fruit candy. So once again, thank you to Abe for sending me this drink. Amazing, amazing flavors. And if you're looking for a good pre-workout energy drink, you're going to be getting great ingredients in this drink, and you're also going to be getting great flavors. If you're buying it for pre-workout, or even as a nootropic if you're a gamer, you're definitely getting great ingredients in this drink with great options for some flavors. So if any of those flavors sound good to you, be sure to pick up whatever one you think you're going to like the most. If you are someone who's going to be trying this drink just for flavor alone, I really think you should be going for the Blue Lagoon or the fruit candy. So it's really going to be a matter of what you're using these drinks for, but overall, all of them did a really good job. It's a great start for Abe Energy drinks. Like I said, you can save 10% off with coupon code CaffeineMan on their website, and be sure to check out my website at caffeineman1.com for all of my coupon codes to help you guys save money on all sorts of energy drinks and lots of other great information at caffeineman1.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, have yourselves a great day or night.